Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Craig. You're here on my channel, Craig Collects, and it's 50-cent coin hunt time. And I've said it time and time again, and I'll keep saying it, always check the coin return slot when you're going to the bank. I found this silver 1966 round 50-cent piece in the change return at the bank this morning. That is a great find. Well, if you saw the title of this video, you'll see it says Book 2, Episode 1. But, Craig, you say, Episode 35 last week, you hadn't found the ACT change of a Canberra coin. Well, here's what happened on Variety Saturday. Let's have a quick look at this. Here's 2001. Team 50 cents. Are you going to do me proud? No, just Commonwealth. Team 50 cents. Look at that. The very last coin in the hunt is the one we needed. Thank you very much. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to me. I will be back on Tuesday with book number 2 of the 50-cent coin hunt. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So there we go, folks. I found the ACT Canberra changeover, ACT Canberra coat of arms in the Centennial Federation series, and we're on to the brand new book. A bigger book this time. We've got everything in there, in place, all sorted, all ready to go. What will we find today? So we are kicking off with a commemorative coin. This one will definitely be going on the book. Look how gorgeous that looks. This is the 1988 bicentenary coin. This one can be hard to find. We found a few of them lately. We do look between the two 8s there to see if there's an extra dotted metal which shouldn't be there. This one unfortunately doesn't have it. But this is a great start to the album number 2. 1988 bicentenary coin, 9 million minted. Oh look, it's followed up by the 2005 60th anniversary of the end of World War II coin. This is commonly minted 26.6 million. And then one which probably won't make it into the book because we should find a better example on this day, also from 2005. This is the Melbourne Commonwealth Games coin, the secondary school students design competition winning coin. 20.5 million of those. Okay, and here we go. Finally, we get to the definitive coin. This is the definitive design on the Australian 50-cent coin. This is the Australian coat of arms designed for the coin by Stuart Devlin. Has been the definitive on these coins since they were introduced in 1966, as you see here. But as we know, 1966 we had the round 50 cent, and it was 1969 when they changed this 12-sided design, because people get confused between this and the slightly smaller 20 cents. And also these were made of silver, and the price of silver went up, and it was cost more to mint the coin than the coin was worth. So as we go through here, on top of the commemoratives which are going down on the mat and potentially into the book, what we are looking for is coins from low mintage years, and those years are 1973, 1985, 1993, 1997, both effigies on the 2019 coin, and also 2022. Here's our next circulating commemorative. This one's got a bit of a dent in the side of it. From 2002, this is the year of the Outback coin. Again, fairly commonly minted, 11.5 million. On top of all of those coins, as we find a 1998 coin, which is going to be the Bass and Flinders coin. This celebrates George Bass and Matthew Flinders discovering Bass Strait, and has commonly minted 22.4 million. So on top of all of these coins that we've talked about so far, we are also looking for coins minted for annual sets only and not for circulation. And those years are 1967, 1968, 1986, 1987, 1989, 1990, 1992, and 2003. At the end of the hunt, I will go through all the coins again off camera, as I do always. And what I'll be taking special interest in is coins with known errors and variations. And those years are 66, 79, 80, 2006, 2010, 2007, 2014, and 2022. Here's the first of our Centenary Federation coins for the day. From 2001, this is the highly minted Commonwealth coat of arms, 43.1 million of those. And of course, if we're funding the state and territory coat of arms, we know those are low minted and desirable. And of course, we need them all now. Book number 2. So I'll pop you guys into super fast coin mode in a moment, and then I'll bring you back in when we have more finds. Here's the 1982 Brisbane Commonwealth Games coin. This is the highest minted of the commemorative 50-cent coins. In fact, the highest minted commemorative of any denomination. 49.6 million of these minted in 1982. Here's a year 2000 coin. This we know is not the Vladimir Gold obverse, so this will be the millennium year coin. Is it? It's not an infused flag, it's just a normal flag. Highly minted coin, 16.6 million. Here is the Silver Jubilee coin from 1977. This coin celebrates 25 years of Queen Elizabeth's reign, 25 years, 25 million mintage. It's fairly common. This bit here is raised. It's worn down a bit on this one. If it is properly raised, you can spin the coin around on the table. This one probably won't be able to do that. No. Here's our first low mintage coin, just going to go into the book. Probably not, if we can find a better one, but can't find a better one. This one will go in the book, and a better one will come along later on. This has got a nice chunk taken out of it. It's all post-print damage, unfortunately. From 2014, this is the 50th anniversary of IATIS, the Australian Institute of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Studies coin. 3 million of these minted. That's a nice find. Here we go, we've got the Queensland coat of arms from the Centenary Federation series. That is a great start. We have one of the state and territory coat of arms. It's Queensland. Queensland has a mintage of 2.3 million on this one. Lovely. Is the Vladimir Gold obverse from 2000, so we know this is the Royal Visit coin. See Vladimir Gold's mark here below Queen Elizabeth's portrait, and that is the Royal Visit coin. That is a lovely find. It's in fairly decent condition. A 25-year-old coin. It's been in circulation, so that's great. That's definitely going into the book. Royal Visit is 5.1 million. There's another state and territory coat of arms, and it's Queensland again. That's 2 Queensland in this hunt. That's quite exceptional. Well, halfway through the hunt, we've opened 5 rolls. We've got 5 rolls to go, and we've got 12 coins in the book so far. Will we find any more in the second half? Will we find any other state and territory coat of arms? Let's go back to super fast coin mode, and I'll bring you back in with our next find. Here we go. From 2010, this is the Celebrate What's Great Australia Day coin. This is another Vladimir Gold design. There's his mark there. This again, common, 11.4 million. This one's in fairly great nick, and it's going to be a great start for the book. here is the first guaranteed low mintage coin of our hunt from 2020. Only 1.1 million were minted in 2020, so this is a lovely find. Absolutely gorgeous. They'll be going into my wider collection. In pretty rough shape. This is the first of our 1994 Year of the Family's coin. There are two variations of this coin, 21.3 million minted across the two of them, and what we look for is the size of the date over here. You can barely see it. This coin has had a hard life, it's been run over. This is a narrow date coin. There is very little gap between the two nines and the 9 and the 4. The gap would be a lot more pronounced and obvious if this was the wide date coin. Two variations don't add any value to the coin, they're just something to find to finish off your book. Something we'll be looking for to finish off our book. Here's Australia's first ever circulating commemorative coin of any denomination from 1970. This is the bicentenary of Captain Cook. 16.5 million of these. It's a lovely find. And that brings us to the last roll of the hunt. Been a good hunt to start off the book. We've found quite a few which will be going into the book, which we'll be having a look at in a little bit. As always, during the last roll, I will remind you that down in the description of this video there is a link to my social media and my email if you'd like to get in touch with me. 2001. Hopefully this is not a state in territory. Looking at how green that is, it's not good. Down there you'll also find a link to the Craig Collects Discord server if you'd like to come and join me and a growing community of international coin collectors talking about coins, talking about their finds, talking about life, etc. Alright, what's going to happen is in a moment when I've finished this handful, finished this roll, I will go off camera and go through everything again, make sure I haven't missed any key dates, obvious errors, or anything like that, and I will also have a look at those ones which have known errors and variations. We are going to finish this hand off with this one, which is the primary school's design competition winning coin from 2004. Again, commonly minted 10.2 million. That is a gorgeous example and a great way to start off book number 2. Alright, we'll be back in a moment. Well, what a great start to book number 2. Off camera, I grabbed this 1973 low mintage, just 4 million minted in 1973. Unfortunately, in this condition, going back to the bank. And this 1993, only 1 million minted in 1993. Not yet sure if I'm keeping that or not. There's a few things which need to be checked if I can easily clean those off. Otherwise, it's going back to the bank, so it's not worth my time. Of course, got the 1.1 million 2020 we found on camera, the second Queensland coin we found on camera, and the round 50 cent which I found at the ATM this morning. This one does have the double bar arrow behind the emu's head. Editing Craig here, a bit hard to see with all the gunk and dirt on this coin, but you can just see there's a little bit of raised metal through there, and there's another bar up here. Keep tuning it in the light to see it. See that one there, a bit better at the edge of it. Unfortunately, this coin's not in the best condition and will probably just be going to melt. So, book's looking good so far. We're just missing Charles and Diana 25th anniversary decimal currency, the Rami, Wary Dunlop, the wide date from the 94 Year of the Family, of course replacing the narrow date one when we find it, and then we've got ACT Canberra, New South Wales, Norfolk Island, Northern Territory, South Australia, Tasmania, Victoria, WA missing. 2003 Volunteers coin's not here. 2016 James Rover coin's not here. And neither is Mabo, the International Union of Languages, or NIDOC. But all in all, 16 out of 33. It's a great start to the book. My coin of the day is going to be this bicentenary coin. This is in great condition. It's a lovely find. Go down there. Beautiful. That's my coin of the day. If you did think one of the other coins was your coin of the day, let me know down in the comments. I'll be back tomorrow, as I am every Wednesday, with a World Coin Hunt Wednesday. I'll see you then. Bye.